pag nagkakasakit, dito sila, hindi nag-abroad. Nagtataka nga ako, ba't yung iba nag-abroad pa eh.
So ito,
Question.
Linda of Malate, palagi po akong umiinom ng Fibermate. Meron ba itong side effect pagdating ng panahon?
Wala.
Wala
Sa
po.
ordinary fiber, this I just mentioned earlier, let's just make comment on it. Lactulose, ano?
Apo.
Lactulose is not fiber. Ano?
Iba pa po to.
It's really a laxative.
So pwede po itong pang araw-araw?
No, laxative are habit forming.
Okay.
As much as possible, laxative should be avoided, but fiber is not habit forming. No
Okay.
side effects. It could even be anti-cancer daw.
Better ba itong mga iniinom na fiber or vegetables na lang and fruits?
I would say that if the natural fiber is effective, I will go for natural fiber, less expense pa, plus more nutritious. No, the artificial fiber does not have any nutrition. It's just purely fiber in order to eliminate the tract. Might be helpful even in the control of diabetes in order to increase again ang excretion, but it has no nutritional value.
So, mas
unlike
maganda, fruit,
natural
eat na lang
fibers.
natural.
No?
The natural fiber really is the excellent. Ang problem lang with urbanization is we do not find enough fiber. So, in these instances, maganda yung nagdadagdag tayo o magsusupplement tayo if needed. But ideally, we should be taking a lot of fiber in our meals.
Katulad na sinabi niyo, oatmeal, mga
Yes,
fruits,
oatmeals,
mga pulp
yung
bits, gano'n.
yung mga oranges,
Oranges.
yung mga suha.
Yan.
These are very high in fiber.
Apo. From Paz Villaflores of Pasay, sino po ang mas prone sa cancer ng stomach? Babae po o lalaki at anong edad?
Meron bang sex?
Sex and age.
Very similar yan eh.
Pareho.
Both are predisposed. Ang age, the older you are, the higher the chance of developing cancer. So normally, like what Dr. Gloria said earlier, yung 50, as he quoted, elderly, dahil at that age, the cancer ratio or the cancer incidence really increases.
50 years old.
Yes. So 45, 50, pataas na yung cancer rate.
Apo. From Delphine Malyari of Quezon City, paano daw madedetect kung malala na ang cancer? So siya, hindi prevention,
Marami
malala
kasi
na.
hindi nagpapa-check up talaga eh. Paano ba? How do we
Wag na
convince
natin
them?
hantayin yung malala yung
Oo,
isang bagay.
Inisip nila, gastos.
Once it is already late, we cannot do much. And pagka ganito ang nangyayari, sasabihin hindi magaling yung doktor. Hindi dahil sa doktor yan, dahil sa kapabayaan rin ng pasyente.
Apo. From Nerissa of Alabang, pagkatapos ko pong kumain, humihilab na ang tiyan ko pagkatapos ng 1 oras. Ano po ito?
Again, napakahirap
humihilab.
sabihin kung ano, no? May mga sakit na tinatawag na very rapid gastrocolic reflex. Ibig sabihin, tuwing kakain ka at mapuno ang stomach, humihilab ang iyong intestine at kuminsan dumudumi ka. Especially if it has been going on for a long time, the most common cause of that is tension or stress. But again, before you mention tension or stress, especially if you are an elderly individual, the ideal thing is for you to be worked up to be sure na walang iba. So iba usually ang approach mo kung ang pasyente ay bata o ang pasyente ay matanda. The other thing that is very, very important also is always watch out for alarm symptoms. Ang alarm symptoms ay yung mga simptomas na alam mo na definitely something is going on. Like for example, if you will develop yellowing of the eyes, if you're going to develop bleeding, if you're going to lose your appetite, if you're going to have weight loss, big weight loss, if you're going to have change in bowel movement, then definitely you should be investigated. Otherwise, yung mga symptoms na yon, usually tension or stress-related secondary to gas.
From Minda of Makati, meron daw po siyang bukol sa tiyan na ito po bang nagpapasakit ng tiyan ko or may iba pa akong problema sa tiyan? Bukol daw po sa matris.
Meron siyang bukol sa matres.
Opo. So,
Well, yung bukol sa matres can
OB.
cause symptoms rin ng sa bituka dahil katabi niya ng bituka eh. Kung napakalaki niyan, pwede mag-obstruct yung bituka, pwede niya i-press yung bituka and cause yung constipation, it can cause yung colic. But most of the time, kung sabihin natin sa matres, kadalasan hindi on the on the usual side.
Dapat hindi sumasakit.
Dapat hindi sumasakit.
Sir, konti na kasi time natin. You're the president of the Philippine Society of Colon and Rectal Surgery. Ano ba advocacy natin sa colon cancer?
Well, the first thing that we should do right now is there is a screening for colon cancer, colon and rectal cancer. Means to say, if the patients are 50 and above, it would be wise to screen the patients. And
Like how?
Screening can be done several ways. One of them, which is the occult blood. The other one is to combine this with the sigmoidoscopy at the same time. Or you can undergo a barium enema. And the other screening method is to undergo a colonoscopy. There is also such thing as a virtual colonoscopy. Now, these are for average...
Isa-isahin natin para hindi sila malito, no? Ano yung occult blood? Ano yung sigmoidoscopy, colonoscopy, tsaka virtual colonoscopy? Apat.
Yung occult blood na yan ay isang examination that you will give or submit stools to the laboratory, and they will look under the microscope if there is blood. And if there
Mura lang to. Easy.
napakamura niyan.
Okay.
Ang problema lang yan is even in spite of it being negative or positive, maraming mga false results ito.
Okay.
So it is not really very accurate, but it can give us an idea.
Yung next is sigmoidoscopy.
The
Hanggang dun lang sa may... papakita natin.
The next is sigmoidoscopy, which means to say
Ito yung large intestine.
this is the whole large intestine,
Okay.
this is the appendix,
Dito yung puwet.
ito yung tinatawag natin cecum, tapos ito yung transverse colon, bumababa ito to the sigmoid and then to the rectum. Ito yung tinatawag natin puwet o yung anus. Now, yung scope pinapasok from below, from the anus, pumapanik yan up to the area of the sigmoid colon.
Makikita kung may bukol tayo dito.
Yes, makikita. Ang problem lang nito is pwedeng ma-miss yung the rest of the colon. The rest of the colon, we have a meter to a meter and a half of colon, which we should also pay attention to.
Ginagawa dito colonoscopy.
Well, the next procedure is a colonoscopy where we insert a scope from below and view the whole or the entire large intestine and a portion of the small intestine. Yun ang tinatawag na colonoscopy. Very similar to the gastroscopy or the upper endoscopy. Ito naman ang tinatawag na lower endoscopy,
Colonoscopy.
which is called colonoscopy.
Sir, you were...